Well, good evening, folks off YouTube. My name's Ian. Welcome to me channel. Can't get in the shed. So, tiny update. If you've not watched the previous video, you'll know I had the option of picking this lot up. And I made the decision to bring the copper home first. Then I went back today and I've picked all that other cable up. And there was a fair bit of it. I don't think I could even get any more in the car if I tried. It's kind of squeezed in everywhere. And walk around here. I even managed to fit the kitchen sink in as well. So before I start pulling it out, I estimated, although I didn't say it, I put it in the comments, there was probably 40 kilograms of copper, excluding the cylinder, and I estimated 100 kilograms of cable. And I'll only know in a few days' time, maybe a week, I'll be able to confirm those figures and see how off I was. Well, onwards and forwards. I can't. All these armoured cables jamming it in. But maybe if I get to put some of this armoured out, oh my, that's a big length. Mainly Romex or Twitter Earth. Come on, my beauty. One-handed. You learn to do things one-handed, don't you? Just keep tugging it here and it'll go. Sorry. Sorry, I had to use both hands just there at the end. Carry on. Hey, you didn't laugh, you'd cry, wouldn't you? So, this one, he's got this red plastic 2-core, 3-core, not certain. That ain't as heavy. I could definitely do this one-handed. There we go. Car's empty till next time. All I've got to do now is put all that lot in that and that. Coil all that up. Hey, this stuff, if I'm right, you just cut a piece off. I can find a piece that's already cut. Oh, there you go. You cut that piece off and then think you can just pull that out as long as it's not too long. How do I do this? So you get a piece like that, have it reasonably straight. So you've got twin enough. So if you're good, you can just pull the nickel plated copper out. That makes space for that, and then you can pull them out. And then pull the sock out. Right. And that'll be, I don't know, kind of like fire resistant stuff. Some of it will be of aluminium. Right, so before I tattle that, I basically will be doing a trial. I'll take a kilogram of it, because after all I'm going to get paid by the kilogram. Take a kilogram of it, strip it, and weigh how much copper we've got out of it to determine, because it's easy enough to strip. I might even try it through the wire stripping. I doubt it. I think it'll just crush it rather than cut it. And then we do a cost analysis, whether it goes in as it is or I take the time to strip it. So of course, my name's Ian. I live in the UK. It always rains, so it looks like rain is going to stop play. Rain can't stop play. It's got to go in the shed. To be honest, it's not even enough to get me hair wet. Let me carry on. It's not dirt yet, anyway, is it? Well, folks, it's cowboy time. 10 to 10 in the evening, and for a certain reason I have to stay up for an hour or two, so I thought, well, I may as well do that little cost per revenue time thing on the red cable. We've got a bit of a walkway, quick spin round. We've got all the armoured cut to size in the shed. We've got some space. Yeah, so I thought I'd cook up a little bit of this anyway. Plastic coloured, fire resistant cable. We've got the wife's scales out. Put a frying pan on. You can ever see that. Tear it. So it's now 0. And put a kilogram in. And we're cooking up a storm. And we're at, you can't really see it. Focus. There you go. 1,003 grams. Kilogram there or thereabouts. And we didn't do too bad cutting a few little bits off. So actually not quite a lot to strip. So let's get that stripped. Let's weigh the copper at the end. Don't want to bore you too much with this, but I know we did a little bit outside, but it's really finding the optimum length. I can pull the strands out. I'm going to start off there. Snip. I showed you this outside, but and take a knife. Score it round. Snap it. Pull that off. And that is got an aluminium shroud on it. And a sock. Hello, darling. Oh, for a little bit, yeah. So I can go to bed now. She's come home. Right, get hold of that. I can pull that out. What's that? 10 inches. 11. I've done myself short. So I can pull out 11 inches. Ain't I a lucky chap? So it is stiff pulling out 11 inches, I will admit. Get the sock out. I also get Brucey bonus, a little bit of aluminium, and that. I've got to keep that and that, and then strip that, and then way up at the end. I'll see you at the end. I've tried pulling out 23 inches. Didn't work. I think we'll go 10 inch was a little hard. No, 11 inch was a little hard. Might go around to about 8 inches. So here we go on. Well, I'm 30 minutes in and I've still got some more to go. My thought so far is, nah, this is not the way to do it. You know, we're talking like 40 minutes to strip 1 kilogram of that cable. And bearing in mind that the earth is nickel plated, which will go in as heavy copper, so I'm losing 1/3 of the copper into a lower category. Well, I've started, might as well finish. Definitely not a good idea, this. Nope. I've had better ideas. But I said, I've started, I'll finish. But I know the answer already. I ain't stripping all that for making just a percentage profit. Well, I've tried a wire stripper. That might make it quicker. Onwards and forwards. So for all that work, we've got that little bit of nickel plated, and we've got that little bit of Burr Bright. But the time is 11 PM, 5 to 11, so 1 hour to strip 1 kilogram. Not strictly true, but I've had to do some filming, and filming takes time, but it's still taking me best part of 45 minutes to strip 1 kilogram by hand. Might be quicker with the machine, I'll try that. Right, so let's weigh it, see what we get. There we go. Well, for the sake of the maths, 250 grams, a quarter. Hey, sorry then, a quarter of a kilogram stripped, and £130 grams. So we can do some maths in the next video. Maths, whichever you want to talk about it. The answer's no. I can't afford the time to strip all that by hand. I will in the next video, where I get some prices to put to those weights and for the copper. Try the wire stripping machine. Turn it round, I think. Right, that's Ian in his shed. It's now 11 PM. I'd have sooner had my beauty sleep than spend an hour stripping a kilogram of cable for... What are we talking? Come on, let's throw some rough figures at it. If I got a household, which I don't, I get £2 for that cable, £2 a kilogram. I'm just guessing. Burbrite, probably getting about £5.40. So I've got a quarter of that, haven't I? Quarter of a kilogram. So that rough math in my head, the calculator on the phone, telling me about 65p for that, £1.30 for that, ish, giving me £2. Same as if I hadn't have stripped it. So maybe I'm not going to get the full price for the full £2 a kilogram for that, being that plastic coated fire retardant material. But let's say I get £1.50. I've made 50p for stripping for an hour. Nah. Let's get some figures tomorrow. We'll know for sure. Good night from me. Good night from him. Good night from him and good night from me.